I hope Rance remembers the time when the state offered her legal advice and told her that she must have legal representation in that court, and she said, no, not me. I'm good to go. I can talk on my own. I am ready to tell the world my story. Okay, I can do this. And they said she's doing this against legal counsel. Judge, could you please speak to her? Because a lawyer is ready. We have a lawyer ready for her, but she just won't do it. And the judge did the same thing too, and asked her a couple of questions and determined that she was of sound mind. Okay, and he said, you know what, you're doing this on your own will. He approves it. Let's get started. That is how it started inside Phakathi, the courtroom. Okay, so she went on with her evidence in chief. As you know, it's the state leading her. Things were going, things were flowing, no issues. Cross-examination began with Boeta's lawyer, the old white man, okay, with the white hair. And I say that because a lot of times in today's proceedings, there's a lot of mention of the woman with the gray hair, Okay. Now, what happened is that yesterday, you already know, Laurentia just could not cope with the cross-examination questions. And you guys also mentioned it a lot in the comment section that being inside the witness box is not child's play. Okay, it is not an easy thing. The defense's goal is to ensure or to prove you to be not a credible witness. And so they're poking holes in each and everything that she said. So she on the receiving end feels like she's being attacked and that she's lying. There's several times where the lawyer for accused number one said, if that is indeed correct, if you are telling the truth, along those lines, okay? He said something like that. So as a human, that's kind of, and you're already on the defense, so you have your guard high. That is a sensitive thing, which I think she's experiencing, which is why her defenses are on mega high right now. Whew, now that we've got that out of the way, she's back in court to continue day 2 of cross-examination, still under the lawyer for accused number 1, Boeta, who is Kelly's boyfriend and alleged to have played a huge part in the disappearance of Kelly, in the disappearance of Jocelyn. So here's what happened in this clip, just to give you a brief summary. The question and answering is just not going well, okay? And then in the end, they're comparing 2 statements. What she wrote in her confession, which was in October, and what she wrote in her initial statement when she was arrested. Okay, you know the statement. Those who've been on this channel for a while, you do know I gave you an example, which is Patricia Mashale. When she was arrested, she refused to even sign. She wrote nothing on that statement, and you have the legal right, your constitutional right, to not fill it in, because things like this then happen because you're filling that in a moment of shock. You're arrested, they're asking you all these questions, you're being bombarded. Okay, so there's mega discrepancies between the confession and between the initial witness statement.
First to the incident when the detective was there. In that page, there's one paragraph, 2 paragraphs, 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph deals with what happened when the detective was there. About the...
Mr. Harmse, just get to the point. Ask your question.
Why, on that page in your concession, do you not refer to Kelly having taken a stone and broken a window? You also don't refer...
No. One question at a time.
Sorry, yeah. In that paragraph on
just
page
you've asked the question. Just Mr. Harmse, just have a seat. You know, we've gone through it yesterday. And on the previous occasion, I have told counsel, we are not working here with a sophisticated witness. And it's a general rule that we ask one question at a time. So the question posed is, why in this confession, in that paragraph, nothing is said about breaking of the window? Now the witness can answer and then Mr. Adams can continue.
Dit word gevra in hierdie paragraaf mevrou, hoekom in u se bekentenis nie, dat is hier geskryf dat Kelly het 'n klip opgetel en die venster uitgeslaan. The witness is asking so that I can repeat that, my lord. In u se bekentenis nie, die prokureur verwys na 'n paragraaf in hierdie u se bekentenis. Daar is geskryf dat u het gesê of u het gesê dat Kelly het 'n klip opgetel en hulle venster uitgeslaan. Nou die prokureur vra dit, hoekom is dit so? Onthou u dat in u sy 204, nee, die prokureur het vir u gewys na bladsy 6 toe, paragraaf 8 in die derde lyn waar u daar is geskryf dat Kelly het 'n klip opgetel en die venster uitgeslaan. So die prokureur vra nou in u se bekentenis, confession in Engels, hoekom is dit nie so geskryf in daardie gedeelte sien daar nie?
Ja.
Ik heb het gezegd in mijn verklaring.
I did say it in my statement, my lord.
It's because of these long preambles where the confusion comes. I'm going to take you back.
Ek gaan verniet terugvat 'n bietjie.
You made a statement that Captain Lombard wrote the one that's typed that you have with you.
U het 'n verklaring gemaak wat kaptein Lombard geneem het wat u nou in u hand het.
That's correct, my lord.
That's correct, my lord.
In that statement, you mentioned picking up of the stone or the rock and breaking a window.
En die verklaring wat u in u hand het, u het genoem dan dat 'n klip was opgetel en 'n venster uitgeslaan.
Are you still with me?
As u saam met ons.
That's correct, my lord.
That's correct, my lord.
Now you remember, we call it a confession. That's the statement you made with Captain Sylvia,
Onthou nou u daar's 'n confession.
the woman with the grey hair with the springbok top on.
'n confession, 'n bekentenis en by daardie persoon en u kan dan uit 'n grys koppie en met 'n springbok teemp aan.
That's correct, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Now you will recall that she wrote everything down and it was also video recorded.
U kan onthou dat sy het dit sien goed neergeskryf nie, want maar ook 'n video-opname was geneem.
That's correct, my lord.
That's correct.
Now when you were with her, that was the 15th of March if I recall.
Die tyd wat u saam met haar gewees het, as ek reg onthou of as ek kan onthou, dit was op die 15de van Maart maand.
That's correct, my
You
lord.
didn't say anything about breaking of the window.
Maar u het niks genoem van dat 'n venster was gebreek of 'n klip was opgetel om die venster breek of uitslaan.
That's correct, my lord.
That's correct, my lord.
So the question is, why not?
Nou die vraag is, hoekom nie?
Want dit is wat ik nou op die statement van getraceerd heb, is het afgeschreven.
The time that I was giving her the statement and she was writing it down,
Was ik hier mijn volle positief geweest, nee.
I was not at my full positiveness, my lord.
Okay. Now the second one. The second point.
My lord, can I just establish exactly? She said she was not at her full
Positiveness,
positiveness.
yes.
She used the word in Afrikaans positieve.
Positive. Thank you, my
So
lord.
a translation for that would be, or could be, full and sober senses.
Thank you, my lord. The second question.
If you would go to section 217, those are the words being used. But carry on.
Thank you, my lord. My second question is, also in your paragraph 8 on page 6 of that document that Captain Lombard took down from you, the last sentence in that paragraph says, Kelly het ook 'n mes in haar hand gehou en gedreig om vir Boeta dood te steek. Do you see that sentence?
As u ook net in bladsy 6, daar, u kan
Ja.
sien daar is geskryf dat Kelly het 'n mes gevat en bijvoorbeeld Boeta dood steek of steek.
Do you see that?
Kan u dit sien?
That's correct, my lord.
Yes,
maar-
I can see that.
Now my question is, why in the confession, I'm putting it to you that it is not in the confession.
No, my-
Also, why is it not in the confession that you refer to that action of Kelly that you gave evidence about? Why is it not there?
Nou my vraag is, dit staan nie in u se 204 verklaring nie, maar dit staan nie hier in u se bekentenis nie, dat Kelly het 'n mes gevat en bijvoorbeeld Boeta gesteek het.
Yes? Yes. So the question of the knife is also absent in the confession. That's what was put to you. Do you know why?
Weet u hoekom staan dit in u se bekentenis sê dat Kelly het 'n mes gevat en wou op Boeta steek, maar dit staan in u se 204 verklaring.
Ik het achterna, bijgevallen dat ik het verkeerd gezegd.
He came to me afterwards that I said or mentioned something wrong, my lord, or spoke wrongly.
But you do confirm that the manner in which the confession was taken with you, you spoke to Captain Celia, she would write it down, and it is evident from the video, after she's written it, she'd read that sentence back to you, and then you confirm it's correct. And then at the end of the confession, she also went through the whole confession again. You remember that's the modus operandi, that's the way it was done?
Kan u nou dat hierdie persoon wat die verklaring neergevat het nie of neergeskryf het, hulle het 'n sin geskryf, hulle het dit aan u gelees, nee, en u was sorry my lord, u was gelukkig wat neergeskryf was, nee, en ook aan die einde van die verklaring, die persoon het ook deur die hele verklaring met u gegaan en u het op die einde geteken.
That's correct, my lord.
That's correct.
So what I'm emphasizing is that you had two opportunities to correct any mistake, in inverted commas, that would have or could have been made by the Celia, and that didn't happen. Do you have any comment about that?
U het twee kanse gehad om enige foute reg te maak, nee, as daar enige foute reg te maak, maar u het dit nie gedoen nie. As ek korrek so. Luister wat die probeer sê, nee. Is 'n verklaring, of die tyd wat die persoon die eerste verklaring neergeskryf het. Die persoon het neergeskryf en 'n paragraaf of 'n daai lyn aan u gelees en u was gelukkig met daarmee. En die einde van die verklaring, die persoon het van die punt A tot die laaste punt begin en dit gelees en u was gelukkig met die inhoud van die verklaring en op die einde u het gelees, u het geteken. So nou wat die prokureur sê of vra of sê aanstel aan u is dat u het twee kansse gehad om te wys nee, daai is verkeerd, maar u het dit nie gedoen nie.
Er was een fout geweest, my lord.
It was a mistake, my lord.
Right now, let's look at paragraph 13 of your 204 statement.
Laat ons nou dan paragraaf 13 toe gaan.
That's on page
That's
6
now
as well.
again exhibit
It's also on page 6.
X. It's the same paragraph we dealt with yesterday.
Yes, my lord, but I'm dealing on another aspect
No, I know.
about the children.
I know.
Do you see that paragraph 13 of...
Sien u paragraaf 13 en dit is
Page-
dezelfde bladsy 6, sien u dit?
That's correct, my lord.
Yes, that's correct.
That paragraph says, and that was the Sunday afternoon, your evidence in the document before, ongeveer 13:45 is ek terug na Kelly se huis and the children we've dealt with. My kinders was saam met my die keer. Now, if you compare that, you understand what it says there? It says your evidence is in this document that you went to Kelly's house at 13:45, which is quarter to 2, Sunday afternoon. You understand that?
Verstaan u wat hier in paragraaf 13 staan? Dit sê dat u het na Kelly se huis toe gegaan uit die middag, 2:15 en u het gegaan daar met u se kinders.
That's correct, my lord.
That's correct, my lord.
Okay, now if we go back to the confession, the next page that I referred to before was page 2. If you go to the next page,
So it's, I don't know whether that copy that she has, whether the pages were numbered.
that's the one after the one, page
Yeah, but
2.
the copy that she has. No, it's the confession. It's on the written part. I marked it page 3. I don't know whether the copy that the witness has, whether those pages were marked.
Thank you, my lord. The numbers are the pages are numbered.
Thank you, Mr. Adamson.
Thank you, my lord. Now, you have that there. I'm going to refer you to first, let's go to the confession first, page 3, and it starts, as His Lordship had mentioned, on Sondag namiddag. Do you see that sentence starting with those words?
Laat ons gaan na eerste bekentenis toe, nee, aan bladsy 3. Dit begin daar op 'n Sondag namiddag. Kan u dit sien?
That's correct, my lord.
That's correct.
And the sentence proceeds, ek weet nie hoe laat nie.
I don't know what time it was.
Ek het weer teruggegaan na Kelly se huis.
I went back again to Kelly's house.
My question to you is why, if that is compared to your 204 statement on page 6, paragraph 13, why does that document say ongeveer 13:45 is terug na Kelly se huis? Why did you in the second statement mention the time, but in the confession you said you didn't know what time it is? Why is that different?
Hoekom is daar 'n verskil, nee? In u se 204 verklaring, u noem die tyd as 2:15, nee, maar in u se bekentenis, u sê u is seker u is seker van die tyd nie.
Ik heb die tijd dat ik die statement gaf, ik heb die tijd gegeven. Had het nadat ik die andere statement doe, ik die tijd gegeven.
Kan u weer herhaal asseblief?
Die tijd dat ik die statement gegeven doe, ik heb die tijd neergeschreven. En die andere statement heb ik die tijd gegeven.
When I gave the statement, I did not write down the time, my lord, but when I gave the other one, that's where I wrote or gave the time.
You see,
Now, the second statement, Exhibit X, the one that Captain Lombard took, that was in October of last year.
Die tweede verklaring, dit wat kaptein Lombard geskryf het, dit was in Oktober maand laas jaar.
That's correct, my lord.
That's correct, my lord.
And the first one, the confession,
En die tweede in die bekentenis,
Exhibit R, that was the 15th of March.
en die bekentenis, dit was op die 15de Maart.
So if I understand your answer, that in March you weren't certain of the time, but in October you had an idea because you guessed the time as quarter to 2.
As ek u reg verstaan, in Maart maand die 15de, nee, u was nie seker van die tyd nie, maar in Oktober maand die tyd wat kaptein Lombard u se verklaring neem, u was seker u die tyd geken soos u geskryf het, 2:15.
That's correct, my lord.
That's correct, my lord.
At what stage did you become more certain of the time?
Of wanneer het u seker geword van die tyd?
Dat was de loop van die maanden tot oktober maand toe.
As time went by, my lord, October to October month.
I just want to follow. I see the October statement was taken at a correctional center